Once upon a time, nestled deep within the emerald leaves and towering trees of Melodia Forest, there existed an extraordinary orchestra. This orchestra wasn't comprised of violins, cellos, or flutes like a traditional ensemble. Instead, its members were vibrant birds, each with a unique song that merged into a symphony that breathed life into the forest. In the heart of Melodia was a young bird named Harmonia. Harmonia was born to the species of melodious sparrows, renowned for their melodious chirps. But unlike her kin, Harmonia had not yet discovered her song. While others thrilled at dawn with delightful melodies, she could only offer a simple tweet. Embarrassed and disheartened, Harmonia spent her days in solitude, watching the Feathered Orchestra from the shadows. One day, as she sat quietly by her favorite waterfall, she noticed a hummingbird humming a dainty lullaby as it fluttered around a blooming lily. Harmonia was moved. "Oh, how I wish I could create such beauty," she sighed. Just then, an elderly bird, Maestro, the wise conductor of the Feathered Orchestra, heard her. He was a nightingale with a majestic voice, and his songs had the power to make the moon and stars shine brighter. He flew towards Harmonia, his eyes brimming with understanding. "Harmonia, why do you hide? Come, join our orchestra. Your voice, too, has a purpose." "But Maestro," Harmonia replied sadly, "I can only tweet. I don't have a melody like the others." Maestro's beak curled into a gentle smile. "Every song begins with a single note, Harmonia. Your tweet is your note. Let's find your melody." Under the guidance of Maestro, Harmonia embarked on an extraordinary journey through Melodia Forest. She listened to the warbling brooks, the rustling leaves, and the patter of rain. She absorbed the serenity of moonlit nights and the vibrance of sun-kissed mornings. She learned that music was everywhere, but most importantly, within her. With each passing day, her simple tweet began to change, incorporating different sounds from her surroundings. It transformed, flowed, and danced, resonating with the rhythm of life that pulsed within Melodia Forest. Then, the day of the grand concert arrived, when the Feathered Orchestra would perform for all of nature's creatures. Harmonia's heart pounded in her tiny chest as she perched alongside her fellow musicians. The audience waited in breathless anticipation. Maestro raised his wings, signaling the start of the concert. The birds began to sing, their voices creating a breathtaking symphony. Harmonia waited for her turn, her small heart thumping. Then, the moment arrived. Maestro turned to her, and she took a deep breath, finding the courage within her to begin her song. And then, with a nervous flutter in her heart, Harmonia sang. Her voice soared above the treetops, dancing with the wind. It was a melody like no other, a melody born from her journey, a melody that was uniquely hers. It harmonized beautifully with the songs of her kin, adding a new dimension to the symphony that left the audience mesmerized. From that day forward, Harmonia was no longer just a melodious sparrow, she was the bird with a melody that resonated with the heartbeat of the forest. Her song reminded everyone that it was okay to be different, to take time, and to find one's own rhythm. The Feathered Orchestra taught a valuable lesson to all its listeners. Harmony is not about sounding the same, it's about different voices and different songs coming together to create a beautiful symphony. And Harmonia, with her unique song, was a testament to that. And so, the Melodia Forest thrived, its pulse dancing to the rhythm of the Feathered Orchestra, reminding all of nature that every sound, every voice, no matter how big or small, simple or complex, contributed to the grand symphony of life. Remember, dear ones, your voice, your song is precious. Do not fear it, embrace it. For in the grand orchestra of life, every melody brings something new, something beautiful. With that, let us close our eyes and listen to our song, as we slip into a night full of dreams under the canopy of twinkling stars. Good night.